Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramakrishna. Letters of Swami Vivekananda. Arise, awake, onward. I only tell you this, that whoever reads this letter will imbibe my spirit. Have faith, onward. Swami Vivekananda. Letter number 70. Written to Dear Kitty. USA, 30th November 1894. Dear Kitty, as to the wonderful stories published about Sri Ramakrishna, I advise you to keep clear of them and the fools who write them. They are true, but the fools will make a mess of the whole thing, I am sure. Sri Ramakrishna had a whole world of knowledge to teach. Why insist upon unnecessary things as miracles really are? They do not prove anything. Matter does not prove spirit. What connection is there between the existence of God, soul, or immortality and the working of miracles? Preach Sri Ramakrishna. Pass the cup that has satisfied your thirst. Preach bhakti. Do not disturb your head with metaphysical nonsense, and do not disturb others by your bigotry. Yours ever with blessings, Vivekananda. Letter number 71. Written to Dr. Nanjunda Rao from USA on 30th November 1894. Dear and beloved Dr. Nanjunda Rao, your beautiful letter just came to hand. I am so glad that you have come to know Sri Ramakrishna. I am very glad at the strength of your vairagya, renunciation. It is the one thing, it is the one primary necessity in reaching God. I had always great hopes for Madras, and still I have the firm belief that from Madras will come the spiritual wave that will deluge India. I can only say Godspeed to your good intentions, but here, my son, are the difficulties. In the first place, no man ought to take a hasty step. In the second place, you must have some respect for the feelings of your mother and wife. True, you may say that we, the disciples of Ramakrishna, had not always shown great deference to the opinions of our parents. I know, and know for sure that great things are done only by great sacrifices. I know for certain that India requires the sacrifice of our highest and best, and I sincerely hope that it will be your good fortune to be one of them. Throughout the history of the world, you find great men make great sacrifices, and the mass of mankind enjoy the benefit. If you want to give up everything for your own salvation, it is nothing. Do you want to forego even your own salvation for the good of the world? Your God. Think of that. My advice to you is to live the life of a brahmacharin, that is, giving up all sexual enjoyments for a certain time. Live in the house of your father. This is the Kutichaka stage. Try to bring your wife to consent to your great sacrifice for the good of the world. And if you have burning faith and all-conquering love and almighty purity, I do not doubt that you will shortly succeed. Give yourself body and soul to the work of spreading the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. For work, karma, is the first stage. Study Sanskrit diligently as well as practice devotion, for you are to be a great teacher of mankind. And my Guru Maharaj used to say, a pen knife is sufficient to commit suicide with, but to kill others one requires guns and swords. And in the fullness of time it will be given unto you when to go forth out of the world and preach His sacred name. And in the fullness of time it will be given unto you when to go forth out the world and preach His sacred name. Your determination is holy and good. Godspeed to you. But do not take any hasty step. First purify yourself by work and devotion. India has suffered long. The religion eternal has suffered long, but the Lord is merciful. Once more He has come to help His children. Once more the opportunity is given to rise to Fallen India. India can only rise by sitting at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. His life and his teachings are to be spread far and wide, are to be made to penetrate every pore of Hindu society. Who will do it? Who are to take up the flag of Ramakrishna and march for the salvation of the world? Who are to stem the tide of degeneration at the sacrifice of name and fame, wealth and enjoyment, nay, of every hope of this or other worlds? A few young men have jumped in the breach, have sacrificed themselves. They are a few. We want a few thousands of such as they, and they will come. I am glad that our Lord has put in your mind to be one of them. I am glad that our Lord has put it in your mind to be one of them. Glory unto Him on whom falls the Lord's choice. Your determination is good. Your hopes are high. Your aim is the noblest in the world, to bring millions sunk in darkness to the light of the Lord. But my son, here are the drawbacks. Nothing shall be done in haste. Purity, patience, and perseverance are the three essentials to success. And above all, love. All time is yours. There is no indecent haste. Everything will come right if you are pure and sincere. We want hundreds like you bursting upon society and bringing new life and vigor of the spirit wherever they go. God speed to you. Yours with all blessings, Vivekananda. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.